urban centre. We will skydive from an airplane to share in the excitement of free-falling through Tianjin skies. Then we will visit a local section of China's Great Wall before watching rare birds on a Tianjin wetland. A light aircraft takes off from a small airstrip before soaring to a height of 3,000 meters. This is nothing unusual for an experienced pilot, but for the first-time skydiver on board, a thrilling experience is about to begin. For those with no training, the safest way to skydive is strapped to a coach, falling freely for 1,500 meters before the parachute opens. Every year, more than 10,000 people come here to push the envelope. Another challenge may be less daring, but it requires much more training and a stronger body and mind. Today, more than 2,000 athletes from around the world are taking part in the annual Great Wall Marathon along the Huangya Pass section of the Great Wall in Tianjin. With 5,164 stone steps and countless climbs and descents, it's much tougher than traditional courses. For many runners, the trial of completing the ultimate test of endurance along one of the world's most spectacular and iconic monuments is an unforgettable, once-in-a-lifetime experience. Not far away from the Great Wall in Tianjin, the Qilihai wetland is welcoming some very special visitors. Today, only 6,000 oriental white storks remain in the world. Slim legs and a wingspan of 2 meters make them some of the most graceful flyers in the sky. These birds are extremely timid by nature. To create an undisturbed habitat for them and give more space back to nature, in 1992, a national nature reserve was approved here. Numbers of these birds have since recovered. From a low of 20 or 30 storks at one point, in 2019, 1,400 of them came to feed in these wetlands. The next stop on our trip is a new area for development. We will discover a giant railway station built under a city park, and we'll visit a unique library. Lastly, we will circle the municipality's tallest completed building. The Beijing to Tianjin Intercity Railway was the first super high-speed line in China. When it opened in 2008, it reduced travelling time between the two cities from 70 minutes to less than 30 minutes. It has also become the busiest line of its kind, with trains during peak hours separated by intervals of just 5 minutes. At the end of each day, all trains are checked and maintained here. Safety is, of course, the first priority. As dawn approaches, they leave their depot slowly to begin another day of ferrying passengers. As they approach the eastern end of the Beijing to Tianjin line, the trains disappear underground. Instead of a busy terminus, what's visible from the air is a green park. A shell-shaped translucent dome in the park centre is, in fact, a roof covering the world's largest subterranean high-speed rail station. Transfer between the trains and other means of transport takes place 65 metres underground. Visitors alighting here will exit the station into the Binhai New Area. Once saline coastal flats, a 2,300 square kilometre stretch of land here has been developed as the first comprehensive reform pilot zone in China. The last 5 kilometres of the Haihe River flow through this burgeoning new hub before emptying into the Bohai Sea. At the centre of the zone, which has turned once desolate land into a thriving community, lies the Binhai New Area Library. It opened its doors in 2017 and quickly became a well-known landmark. People now come here from far away to see this remarkable building. Viewed from outside, the giant sphere in the library's interior appears as an iris framed by the oval-shaped window of its facade. The sphere is actually a 110-seat auditorium. It has led to the library being nicknamed the Eye. The library itself is on 5 levels. It features floor-to-ceiling terraced bookshelves able to hold 1.2 million volumes. The Binhai New Area's biggest landmark can be seen from far, far away. It's the Tianjin CTF Finance Center, the tallest completed building in the municipality, and interestingly, the world's tallest building of less than 100 floors. At 530 meters, this building offers panoramic views of the entire Binhai New Area, as well as a view up the Haihe River into Tianjin City. Its elegant, curved structure resists both earthquakes and strong winds. As darkness falls, more than 30,000 LED lights are turned on for a scintillating, spectacular light show. From mudflats to a dynamic and prosperous new town in less than 3 decades, Binhai is a fitting conclusion to our tour of the Tianjin municipality. Tianjin was founded in the year 1404. And over the centuries that followed, it grew into the economic center of northern China. With the great national revival now underway, its position and prospects are no less glorious. Tianjin is a modern and dynamic city moving forward into a dazzling future.